What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. Want to talk about this Boogie and Rashad McCants clip, and also some of the things that Rashad McCants said that worked behind the scenes that helped end his career quickly. Because if you look at Rashad McCants, he averaged 10 points per game in his 5 year career. So, I mean, guys like that normally at least find a job on the bench much longer, provide a spark off the bench because he was a proven scorer, could shoot from the perimeter and things like that. Um, but him and Boogie, the context of this conversation was um, it's harder to score points, be a 30-point scorer on a bad team than it is a good team because you are the entire scouting report. And so Rashad was pushing back at that, and these guys were going at it. And we're going to look at this clip where Boogie called out McCants. Let's check it out.
Played 26 minutes a game, average 15. If I play more minutes on a bad team like Minnesota, I can definitely average 26 a game.
Hold on, you averaged 15 in 26 minutes, and your jump was gonna be to 25.
Because I didn't have no plays. I didn't do. It was literally the next year was supposed to be Shad. You're the second option. It's you and Big Al.
Shad, I played you in Minnesota, bro.
Yeah. What about it? What about it?
Do you?
What about it?
Oh, wait, hold on.
What about it?
What we have?
What you was saying?
We played you too. I seen Big Al play against you too. What that mean?
Wait, we have.
What that mean?
You
We
ain't
have a
having no
Jordan.
I got my bucket.
Wait, we have a Jordan.
What that
pool.
mean?
We have a Jordan. pool.
15.
What do you mean?
15 was cool.
Yeah.
We
off
have
the
a-
bench.
Yeah.
Off the bench.
Cool.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
Anyway.
we have a.
If you look at Rashad McCants' third season, he averaged nearly 15 points per night, and that's the year he was talking about where he was projected to take that next step. As we know, things can change in the organization at the drop of a dime where you switch personnel, you bring in, or you just want to go in a different direction, right? You could tell a player one thing, but then choose to go in another direction. It is what it is. Now, what he had averaged 25 a game, that remains, up for debate or whatever, but he spoke about some other external factors. Remember, he was the first athlete we seen date Khloe Kardashian years and years ago. And Rashad talked about how that ended his career early. Let's check it.
I ended up breaking up with Khloe because we shot the pilot of the show she wanted to do. But this is when Facebook just started, 2009, and signed on and had my relationship. It's complicated. TMZ and Media Takeout got it right away. They posted that shit right away. She hit me up. We're on the way to the studio to film some stuff. And she's like, can we talk to you outside? And I'm like, what's up? She's like, did you post this today? And I look, and it's a whole Media Takeout blurb. Khloe Kardashian's new ex-boyfriend says that the relationship is complicated. And she's like, oh, my family has to answer to this and all of this. Like, you have to tell me before you post. I said, whoa. I have to tell you before I post shit. My family ain't got to answer to nothing. You know what? I'm cool. I got too many bitches right now. I got too many. I got too many, man. I'm not about to be doing this. So we ended up, just ending it. You know what I'm saying? But keeping the friendship alive. But like you said, it's like sometimes it's too much, like that attention, and it can get misconstrued because it did mess up my contract. It did have Kevin McHale asking me about my relationship while I was in the league with her. Like, what's up with this? Yeah, what's up with you? Is that why I played 7 minutes last night, bro? Oh, brother. What? All right, man. This all right, man?
Yeah.
That got me like 16 DMPs, 16 straight games DMPs. Hey, man. All right, man. Whatever, man. Shawty, you need to get some sleep, man. Heard you was in Vegas. Yeah, I was with my girlfriend and her family. We had the day off, right? Yeah, what's up? Well, you might need to get some, man, all right, man. DMPs. Man. DMP. What'd you ask me about my girl for?
So I just wanted to show that because Rashad started talking about how his minutes went down, his opportunities where they were starting to become more plentiful, all of a sudden diminished in alignment with what was going on with Khloe Kardashian. And he was even asked about it by Kevin McHale, and so that leads him to believe that, hey, they had the power to get me pushed out the league because I wouldn't fall in line with what was going on with the show. And he didn't necessarily blame Khloe for it, but who knows? You know, that mother, anybody else around the situation could have, you know, a Rashad McCants level person, they could push a button, you know, with their connections and their power because he's not like LeBron James or nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not a player that an organization is going to laugh you off because they're bringing in so much money to the organization. This could be legit. And not saying Rashad McCants would have went on and been a Hall of Famer or anything like that. I just do find it odd though that if he averaged 10 points per game over his first few seasons, um, typically guys like that will get another contract and they'll go on to play at least 8 to 10 years in the league at the very least, especially with no major injuries. And Rashad was a guy who could shoot from the perimeter, very athletic too, big time athlete. Um, was a little bit undersized height wise, but you know won the championship at Carolina with the Raymond Felton, um, um, Sean May, and also I don't want to say Jawai Williams, even though he was there. Marvin Williams, who played for the Hawks, that's what I was thinking of. And so um, that shows you, you know, that operating within certain realms of Hollywood, how that can affect your career. And I'm glad Rashad spoke on that because that's something that doesn't necessarily make it to the mainstream as candid as Rashad McCants said it. But in that interview, he also spoke about, you know, Lamar Odom as well, and just kind of how his whole life went downhill after his split with Khloe, and how he's been begging to get her back for years. I mean, he may even do it again, and just some of the things we've seen happen to him. Now, he had a much longer career and everything, but again, he was with her, you know, throughout the duration of that. But you know, looking at that, man, people would say, well, why is Tristan still in the league? You know, why is Tristan able to keep a job? Now, Tristan, I want to say he's on clutch and he has LeBron James, the power of LeBron James behind him somewhat, you know, to be able to stay in the league. Because they show that clip of Tristan point blank range and missing those shots, and they're like, how this dude in the league? But he's a big time rebounder, and you know if you got clutch representation, you got Rich Paul and those guys behind you, which I think he still does. You'll be able to get a job, and they won't be able to put a damper on you like that. But Rashad didn't have that, and so it was good to hear him speaking out, guys. I want to know what you think about this. Do you think Khloe played an instrumental role in him being out of the league, or do you think this was by his own doing? You know, you go back some of the things that happened at UNC Chapel Hill, some of the things he said about Carolina after the fact, him and Roy Williams' relationship while he was there. Even though they were able to win a title together, he was the one player who kept butting heads with Coach Roy. Um, but you know, do you think that's more of his personality, or do you really think, you know, that Khloe is the reason? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.